Greetings, everybody, and welcome to Stream a Day at number 3852. How's it going this evening? Hopefully, it's going well for you today. I am doing alright myself, and tonight we're going to continue on with our CTM map. So, I do have some updates. I have spent some time looking into what I need to do to get the PS5 hooked up, and I've got it now. I've got what it is I need to do and where I need to wire things in. I was getting a little bit confused because I haven't really looked around this stuff for a long time. You know, it's just kind of worked for me. So the deal is, the PS5 is a 4K system, which means I can't plug it into the Magewell capture card. It won't support it, which is why I have that Elgato one that does support 4K. Eventually, my plan is to get a high refresh rate switch and to connect everything to the Elgato. I don't have that yet. I don't have the money to buy that right now. So, I need to come up with a temporary solution for it. And I was trying to find where would be the best way of plugging stuff in so that obviously I can get a signal to both my monitor and the capture card at the same time. Now, for whatever reason, I was getting a little bit mixed up yesterday, having examined how I've got things set up again. I now know that the RetroTink is going into a splitter that goes to the Elgato capture card. My computer goes to a Magewell capture card, so regardless of what it is I do with the PS5, the PC capture stuff will remain unaffected by it. That's where I was getting confused. All I need to do, as I understand it right now, is before the splitter, there's a HDMI cable that goes from the RetroTink into the HDMI splitter and audio extractor. I just need to unplug that, and I need to plug in the PS5's HDMI cable there, and that should do it. That's literally all I need to do in order to make the PS5 work for right now. I hope that the cable's long enough. I'm not sure if it is or not. That's going to be the big sort of prevailing question to it right now. But that's how I'm going to end up having to do it, is going to be using that. And I haven't done it yet, but that's what it is I need to do. So what I'll do is I'll unplug the RetroTink cable and I'll just leave it there. I'll probably put a plastic cap on it so it's not getting dusty or whatever. And then when I'll thread the PS5 cable through to it and then hook it back up to the PS5 on the other end, and that should be it. That should be everything I need for now. And then what I'll be able to do, just for the moment, is I'll be able to hot swap between the two, I guess, for right now. Which, you know, it's not like I'm going to be getting anything else that's going to be 4K in the short term, am I? I'm not going to be buying an Xbox Series X, and I'm not going to be buying a Switch 2, so it would only really become a problem in the event that I got one of those. And generally, if I'm doing something on the PS5, I'm probably not going to be doing anything retro and vice versa at the same time. So, yeah, that should work well. Hopefully, it'll just be one of those things that I only have to switch it on a per-game basis, which is potentially, you know, once or twice a month. So yeah, that's kind of the plan with that, and that's something I'll look into doing soon, so that we can have access to it, and it'll be useful for a number of things. Mainly right now, obviously the what was I saying? The Clair Obscur, but it will be useful potentially for other things as well. So yes. Anyway, as for today's plan, I want to continue with this, and we're gonna head for intersection 4, which is our new plan. Good, good, good. Thought I'd do a little steak collection as well before we go. Want to keep our supplies topped off if I can. I've got 35 now. It's 20, isn't it? I can do at a time with those kelp blocks. So, yeah, we'll get those cooking ready for the future. I think we're pretty much packed up and ready to go for the next area. So, we'll see what we get out of that. Ah, good. Perfect. Intersection 4. That is where I need to go. So we've got purple, blue, and brown. The Hanging Gardens is the first one to check out, I guess. So the Hanging Gardens lore. Once this place was kept as a paradise by an entity referred to as the Gardener. The Gardener is long gone, but the gardens are still strangely in full bloom. Interesting. Now, this was the one that we kind of explored the most before. Which is kind of interesting. Oof. This area's a little bit tricky. Actually, not only are the enemies hard, but there's nowhere really to put torches down either, so that's not ideal. We need to make sure we try and get rid of some of this. Those guys, not so much. Oh, no. No, guys. No, I was in the middle of breaking it. There we go. Already through 4 steaks. And I've only just gone into this little entrance area. There was a loot chest over here. What's in this? Oh, a steak. Unbreaking, sharpness. Iron ingots and such. What about this one? Iron boots of unbreaking, more iron ingots. That's a vanilla skeleton down there. Okay. Guardians again. Let's get rid of them. Oh. A shield. That might actually be useful here. Double chest. Stakes. Unbreaking. Knockback resistance. Oh boy. Great. Don't blow up my chest loot. It's like a mob grinder. Okay, my inventory's full. I'm gonna leave this stuff behind here for right now. I actually wanted to put this stuff down. Away from here, but... Okay, good. 2 spawners there. Peony guy, and then an arrow enemy. Should be careful of traps. We've already seen one trap as it is. You know, the sign wouldn't be too bad here. There we go. Ooh, yeah, running low on wood. Not good. Not good to be running low on wood. There's the wool. I'm gonna pull him back. There's a special item down there. I want to check that out. Oh, he fell down. That's fine by me, I guess. That's what he wants to do. Let's get rid of that. Oh, let's get rid of that too. Wonder how he ended up there. Had more than one. Maybe they fell off. Must have. Because I don't see any other spawners in this area. Let's grab a few torches. I'm a little bit low on arrows, so I'll pick up some of those too. Okay. Well, I'm going to... How's my armor doing? My pants are about to break, which is a little bit of a problem. I'm going to end up, I'm pretty sure, in range of that. Helmet, shield crown. I really don't want to get knocked off because I don't really know what's down there. Get rid of that guy. Well, he's no longer going to be a threat, so... Gardener's Scythe. I'm breaking 2, sharpness 9. Huh. That's an odd enchantment. I don't know if that's good on a hoe. Because I think a hoe has pretty low damage anyway. I know it's fast, but... Rose Walker is that thing's name. What we got then here? We got a skeleton there. And a creeper up there. I'm guessing there's going to be a bunch of spawners. There's guardians underneath us. Don't really... Look at him run, man. Why does he run? What's that about? Is that just how they work now? Okay. I heard a cow. Oh boy. Alright, let's drag him back here. I would normally build a bridge or something. Kind of, he's having some issues with pathfinding for whatever reason. No, can't. No chance. No chance. Not gonna get anything. Yeah, not gonna get anything at the moment. Well, they're not where they can be a threat. It's going to be better to just get light on it right now than it is to do anything else. Okay. Yep, fight each other. That's fine by me. Gotta run. 3 of 4. So we've just got one spawner left. Nope. Got a hard retreat now, looks like. Make sure that everything's killed off before I can go and take care of the last one. There's more than one enemy in there. Alright, let's take you out. Good. Okay. Nothing should spawn on a lot of these because it's all... Well, I say that. Hey, Fit. That's why that creeper must have not destroyed anything. He must have been in the water. I don't see anything back here. Okay. Cool. Purple wool, then. Oh yeah, I see guardian spawners and that down there. I'm not going to waste resources on it, though. No reeds here in the hanging gardens. Yep, no reeds or anything. So, how's it going, Fit? Hopefully it's going well. I'm running a bit low on space. I'm gonna have to come back for that, I guess. Going good. I'm pleased to hear that. Arrows, another stake, an iron pick, efficiency 2, sunsteel drill. That's the best loot item I've seen in here so far. Was that? There's my shulker boxes. Oh, I still have the wheat as well. I didn't even put that away. So, yeah, another area where it's just kind of a pretty linear path. Custom enemies. Nothing too out of the ordinary. There's that. So we can take that. Yeah, I was really hoping we were going to find some reeds in this area. It seemed like it was going to be that way. Oh. There's a spawner still up there. Where's that sunsteel drill? I know we walked past it. I don't really need andesite or anything, so... There it is. Our first iron pick. Long time coming. That is a vanilla skeleton. And I think that's it in terms of loot. And we're back to the intersection again. Okay. That was the purple wall. Uh-huh. Okay, so is this the one? Yeah, that's got all the stuff in it. It is. So I'm gonna rest in the bed. Okay, and yeah, let's pop down here. Start sorting some things out. Plenty of lapis that I can't really do any meaningful enchantments with. Mob drops. That. Put that weed away from before. That can go in there. Iron ingots. I'm up to 50 of those now. Didn't my pants break as well? They did. So I'm gonna need some new pants. That does 6 attack damage. This is still better. I wonder, is there any point in me trying to make an anvil and combine some of these swords together? I don't know if there's a point to that. Carrots. These incredibly rare potions that I never use. That increases your attack speed when it's in the offhand. That's interesting. That might actually be worth keeping now then. Blast protection. I think I prefer the blast protection right now. Unbreaking. Potion of regeneration. So we can retire that. I don't think I'm going to be fighting with that, to be honest. What have I got here? Smite, Unbreaking, Knockback, Sweeping Edge. Smite, Sharpness, Fire Aspect. Unbreaking, Sharpness, Sweeping Edge. Seeds. It's kind of a plant thing, isn't it? String. A bow. Quartz. That's like a building block thing. Let me put those away for now. What else have I got? I have this. And an apple and some bread. Okay. Now I've got everything away. So I do have an iron pick now. and we can make iron picks. I'm kind of wondering if we should go back to that quarry place and collect the gold. Is there any real benefit to doing that? That's kind of the question, though, isn't it? Right, what do I have in here? I need more wood again, because we are out of that now. I don't think I've encountered spruce trees, have I? Yeah, I don't have an efficiency axe. I could try and enchant an efficiency axe. I could try and do that. Possibly. Because I kind of need... Tell you what. I'm gonna just do that for now. We'll keep exploring. Okay, we just need one of those. And I think I'm good. I think I have everything reorganized again. We can use this up. It might be worth now... I think I'm going to go ahead and make one. Making a water bucket. I think that could be useful if we get into a little bit of a rough spot. Having access to a water bucket could be useful. I could possibly get a lava one as well, but that's more of a situational thing. If I kind of look at an area and I think having a lava bucket would be more useful. You know, large areas, spreading light, that kind of thing, possibly might be useful. But haven't really seen anything like that yet where it would have been of any kind of benefit to us, so... Alright. Back to intersection 4 then, and on to the next area. Which is called Desolation of the Riders. Once, the Riders were a proud tribe, mounted on massive spiders, brave and bold, wanting only to defend their land. However, the curse that befell the citizens of Creation Lake seems to have made its way here, too. Jockeys, basically. Lots of jockeys is what to expect up in this area. Another Vorpal blade. Arrows, lapis, the usual kind of loot. Yeah. We didn't get very far with this, did we? Guardians in the water again. Probably get rid of that. Just so we don't have to deal with it. I mean, that one will still be there, but... I won't have to deal with more. They do like their guardians in the water, I will say. Foot soldier. I just want to kind of get rid of that guy if I can. I thought, maybe they've changed the behavior of them since, But I thought that if you shot at it while it had the spikes out, it couldn't do anything. Like, it wouldn't damage it at all. But what do I know? An iron block, a rider's crate, so we've got another shulker box. Unbreaking 2 pans, Tide Fighter. So this is the actual area. Supercharged creeper. Not good. Really not good. Let's get rid of that. There's a spider there. I think that might be a zombie villager up there. I think. Level 55. There's the wall, I can see it. It's right down there. I do see a chest. Should have brought my Bane of Arthropod sword. I don't see any reeds or anything in here. That guy's having some serious trouble pathfinding. Efficiency 3, Rock Shedder. I should use the shield, right? I've got to remember now. I actually have a shield. I don't have that other item anymore. I should try and use it. More of those guys again. They're not my favorite friend. Oh yeah, I wondered why that updated. We should be careful, it might not be the only one around here. Knockback 2, sharpness 2, axe. That might not be bad. I think I heard a creeper fall from somewhere. It's nice that they've fixed these enemies so that, you know... I remember the days when if you had a spider jockey, you kill the spider, the skeleton would just be like glitched out. What the heck? I was right, there is one up there. I knew I heard one fall. Okay. Let's get rid of that. I don't think I killed it. I think they got more health. I think. I really don't know. I don't fight supercharged that much. Ever. Really. I'm not going to assume that that's it, because I heard that one fall. Rune Blade of the Riders. Sharpness 2, knockback 2, Unbreaking 1, fire aspect 2. So, it's a variation on what I've got, basically. This is Scourge of the Undead. So that's pretty cool. Probably worth picking up at some point. Maybe for the next area. I'm happy with the sword I've got right now. Don't really need to change it. Suppose that's why they've not given me any reeds. Isn't it? Because if they'd have given me reeds, I could have just made like super OP gear, probably. I probably still could if I If I use the anvil enough. I probably still could. I don't think I'm going to be able to take those out. Not easily, anyway. What's with the piles of gravel? That usually hides something not good. Got a few enemies kind of coming over. See, I could use a shield. I don't like using it, but I can. Oof. That's not good. I've kind of caught him myself. I still can't believe they've never fixed that weirdness with these, where, in my opinion, some small change they could make to make the shield an actual worthwhile thing is if you hold the shield up, it doesn't matter if the arrow's mid-flight or not, it just blocks it. I don't understand that there's like an order to it. It just does not make any sense whatsoever that there would be an order to it. It's really unintuitive, and if anything, it feels like a bug that they've just never fixed. That too. Like, I'm not against the idea of it, I'm against the implementation of it, and how it's been implemented. That I don't think's good. Rider Captain's Longbow, Power 3. It's pretty good, isn't it? It could have been done so much better than what it is. And that's sort of what irks me with it. I understand that, but they should have fixed that. Or found a way to fixing that. I don't know where that spawner is. I think it's in here. That's not the supercharge, that's something else. I think it's in there. I think it's underneath that building. I've got to be careful mucking around supercharged. Because, you know, one bomb from them and that's it. I'm dead. No matter what armor I've got on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the heck this is. That's a witch. Where did the witch go? Did you use an invisibility potion? Where did it go? I've got to stop throwing stuff. Invisible witch? Oh, it's up there. That's a bad time. Look at that up there. 2 creepers. What's that about? There we go. Got rid of that. Doesn't look like it was anything too unique, but yeah, I just think the shield needs work to make it better. It could have been implemented in such a better way. Like, there's little bugs and things with it, and stuff that just doesn't really make too much sense, and it could be improved a lot to make it pleasant to use. It's like we got the better version of the mechanic before the mechanic we have now, if that makes sense. We got sword blocking, which is just like better. It's like we went backwards. It's interesting to me that so many years have gone by now, and they've not touched combat actually at all. Oh gosh. I'm being shot from somewhere. That guy. I don't know if they know what to do with it now, especially with like Jeb not really working on it anymore. It's just kind of got left untouched. They did those combat snapshots and all that ages and ages and ages ago. Probably like, whatever 1.16 came out was the last one. Was that like 2020? And they've not touched it since. They've added like the spear and that, but that's just like adding new weapons. It's not really fixing the systemic issues that combat has had up to this point. That's different, whatever that is. There's probably Guardians in this water again. Huh. Yep, there is Guardians in there. What a surprise. I see him. Just one spawner at a time. Let's not get knocked into the water. That's not a good idea. I'm not sure we're ever going to get reeds, to be honest with you. armor's got to be almost ready to break, yeah. We're going to be getting, hopefully, we're going to be getting diamond gear soon. Because we're about to be in intersection 5. I need to get up. Nope. Nope. I think that might have been a creeper. Nope. Surely they wouldn't put supercharge next to the wall box. Right? Surely not. I didn't bring ladders with me. I should have done. So I could have fixed these. Nothing on top of the box this time. It's actually just open from the top. Interesting. Okay, so... it looks like, then, we've conquered this area. This was a short area, really, compared to... I've not even found a place to put my shulker box down. Hello. There's iron here, but there's not really any point to mining it at the moment. What would I do with it? What would I even do with it? Not near the shulker box, please. Okay. Grey concrete powder. What's been going on with you then, Fit? What work have you been doing? I do want arrows, because I am running a little bit low on arrows now. That's the only thing I've not really got as much as I would have liked of is arrows. We've never found an infinity bow either, which obviously would render that point mute. Oh, nice. Pick that up. I think we may have collected all the loot, other than the wool. What is this here? Let's take a look around, see what we got. So this, yeah, right back to the intersection again. And that there is the one with the book in it, isn't it? Yeah. So, I'm going to drop this down. I'm going to put everything away that we've picked up for now. And yeah, that's fine. The potion as well. I'm going to go and fetch the wool then. That will be my next plan. And we can do another quick once over, see if there's any chests that I happen to miss. I haven't found a Paragon item this intersection. Like a really special item, I don't think. So I'm kind of on the lookout for that. But this map maker doesn't really do the whole hidden chests thing, from what I can tell. Like, we've never found one. We've never found a chest at the bottom of the lake or hidden in a corner of the wall of a map or something with loot in. They've never ever done that. So I don't expect that they would start now, this late in the game. So I assume that, you know, this is just how they've chosen to do it. So I did do a little bit of a look around. On the CTM map website, just to see if the person who made this, I believe, is Nova. I think it's Nava who made this. They've made 2 more maps after this one. This is the first map they ever made. They might have worked on collaborative projects as well. I don't know. But maps under their own steam that they built by themselves, they've done 3. So tell me about these weapons, Fit. Light and Atma farms, how does all that work? How does it all fit together? Alright, first things first. Let's do the mob drops. We can get all of those away. I'm going to do the building blocks as well. The concrete powder is like a soft block thing. So I'm going to put that in there. Andesite. That's all of that. Cobblestone slab. Leaves. And I'm going to loot all the rest of this. Wood. Not got an iron problem anymore. More lapis, up to 18 of that now. Power, flame, punch 1. Power 3 flame punch 1, so I'm probably going to upgrade to power 3. Might as well. Let's see. Another mostly broken bow. The shield's doing okay. I mean, I can basically make unlimited shields now. And I can keep the attributes, not even enchanted, so... when it comes to armor... 2 armor toughness. Attack speed. Unbreaking 1, blast protection 2. 7% speed. Speed potion. I'm gonna upgrade to this iron pick, I think. 7.5. Unbreaking 1, knockback 2, sharpness 2, fire aspect 2. So it's got a slightly higher sharpness, but no smite, so I don't think that's quite as good at the moment. Bread I don't need, so we can put that away. That healing potion I don't need. So I'm going to rotate a few things out. That can go in there as the backup set of gear. We'll put that away. Here's a question worth asking. Will my wooden shovel last the rest of the map, or will it break? It'll probably break. Pickaxe. I don't have a backup pick, so I'll put that in there. I'm going to swap that out for that, because it's got more durability. I'm going to swap out that wood sword now for for this, probably. That's a better one. I'm breaking an efficiency 1. Wood pickaxe. I'm going to trade that out for that. And we've got more arrows. We can top off the stack. Let's pick this up. So that's that. The axe, I'm going to leave that behind right now. It's good. It does a lot of damage, but it's slow. I don't necessarily care for that. Alright, so blue wool. Let's pick that up. I think we're in reasonable shape right now. As for armor, this is beginning to run a bit low. That is kind of beginning to run a bit low as well. Do we have anything that's any better, though? Thorns 2, Unbreaking 2, Unbreaking 1. Protection 1, Unbreaking 1. I don't like the fact I'm losing the blast protection, though. Unbreaking, Depth Strider, Fire Protection. Unbreaking and Depth Strider 2, Feather Falling 3. That's not bad. But honestly, no, not really. I'd like to keep that chest plate alive. Because I think that's pretty good with the extra health. So I'll retire that in exchange for that. And I'm breaking. Feather Falling 3. I've got leather. I'm breaking and Depth Strider 1. I'm gonna leave things as they are, I guess, for now. Okay, I can pick up my steaks, because I do have extra steaks that we cooked up. Good. And blue wool. 4 to go. Just 4. So I'm going to drop this glass off, and then yeah, then we're going to go on to the next area, I guess. I do have big speed now, yeah, because I've got all of the speed items on me at the moment. So I'm not exactly sure what to expect in the next area. It didn't look very appetizing. Soul sand, spider webs, you know, just kind of all the things you don't want. I think it was spider webs. I don't really remember. I remember that one was actually blocked off too, like through a fence. So I'll need to check that out. 1 second here. I didn't ask, but did you have your stream today, Fit? I think it was Friday. Am I remembering the day right? Yeah. Did you get some peak done or something else? Lethal Company. Ah, how was that? Did you have a good time? Hope so. Okay, back to intersection 4. Intersection 4. That's this one. Spooky cave noise. Ah, yes. I think I heard witches and things in this area. It's never a good sign when you see, like, skeleton heads and that just on fence posts. Arrows of harming. Fills me with confidence seeing that. There's some kind of spawner there. I don't even know what that is. Venom something or another. Can you not put torches on soul sand? I thought you could. Oh, I got poisoned by whatever this guy is. I thought you could put torches on soul sand. That must have changed. Let's get rid of that. I need to get rid of that fence. I put it down by accident, but it's getting in the way now. I wonder if this was built before the aquatic update came out. This particular area, because I don't know if the bubble columns are an intentional side effect. Blast protection 3, that's pretty good. Let's get rid of that. I've seen that mechanic before, giving them tipped arrows. I have seen that before. That one's got slowness. That's something else. Oof. Okay. Aha. Witches. Really not good. Not witches. I don't think I got blasted with poison from witch, but... Oh, I gotta really retreat. If I got poisoned by a witch, it could be... They have serious range, don't they, witches? It slowed me. Of course, they they regen as well, all on their own. Spider webs again. I'm not going to keep them around. I thought about it. When I say I thought about it, I gave like a couple of seconds thought to it, and I'm just like, it's not worth it trying to deal with making a witch farm out of that. Efficiency 2, smite. Is that smite or sharpness? Smite. In an area where... I guess the skeletons, yeah. So there is some point in that. Sometime today, my friend. Of course it'd be the poison one. That would get me. Yeah, they're not really going to sink in this area either because of the bubble columns. Potions and stuff again. Another spider. I can't put anything down. I see lava over there. There's a purple item that way. While those two are duking it out, I'm going to break that. I should have just stayed the course. I turned my back. Witches again. Not good. So they have extended range as well. I got rid of it. I got rid of it. That's all that counts. Right now. Damn, that poison. I don't think it's quite as much as cave spider poison is, though. I don't think. I could be wrong. Who's this? Oh, this is intersection 5. Careful of sand traps. That's a teleport. Lava themed area. I thought there might be something underneath, but there isn't. Path of Cinders, Blood, Bone, and Fire. A hole in the world. Huh. That's probably a lore chest, isn't it? Oh, that goes down. Okay. Let me see if I can take a peek then at these areas. See if we can find anything good. What is that? Oh, they have a lot of health. They have a lot of health. Oh. I don't have any blocks. Why don't I not have blocks on my bar? God, I don't think they can do anything to me now. They're not going to be a threat now. What do I have there? Can't reach. That's definitely done by design. I bet there's going to be more of them too. There's a chest there. I want to go too far. I just want to... Oh, blazes. Blazes I can handle. Unless they're custom ones in some way. I already have a blaze spawner, so there's nothing to be gained by keeping that. What's in this? A diamond. Oh yeah? Gluttonous parasite. No, it's not one of the little ones. I just want to get a look inside the main area, that's all. I don't want to go, like, really deep diving into this right now. I just wanted to see if there was anything good. Powerful bow, that's pretty good. Oh, this is like the main area. So block that off for now. Antibody. Oh, I get it. It's like inside. There's a creeper as well there. I'm just going to ignore it, I guess. That's cool. That's nice. We'll have to come back here. I don't have the gear for this right now. I just wanted to look around, see if I could see anything good quickly, but it doesn't look like it. Definitely not going to be any reeds in there anyway. Path of Cinders. Let's have a look at this one. There's a lore book again. That's blazes. Cinders would imply lots of fire, so makes sense, I guess. That is... I don't know what that is. It doesn't have a name. I'm too eager to find out what it is. That is a Cinderfang Brute. You're not from the Sea of Cinders, are you? It's got an iron sword. I gotta be careful not to get hit by that, because it can do a lot of damage. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. More of those Cinderfang brutes again. More diamonds. That's a diamond sword. Okay. It's not a very good diamond sword, though. Because it's only got sweeping edge on it. I'll be careful he doesn't knock me off. I can't. Too many things, too many actions. I can't keep up my APM that high. I just wanted to get a look in here and see if I could see what it was all about, but I don't think it's going to be that easy. That was a cave spider, I think. No, it's a regular spider. Okay. I need more torches. That's a great way of making torches. Oh, great. Okay, well, that looks fun. I suppose that looks fun. I don't want to go too far into that just at the moment. I just kind of wanted to get a look at the entrance of it. And then there's this one, which I'm probably going to need ladders for, because this is like a drop down type thing. There it goes. Oh, I left my box behind with ladders. Okay, well, we can't check that one out at all then, right now, because I don't have ladders. Whatever it is, I'm sure there's badness down there. From what I could tell, though, I don't think we're ever going to get reeds. Like, neither of those two areas look like they would have any. Yeah, I'll unlock this. Why not? Intersection 5. Yeah, it didn't look like either of those two areas were going to have what it is I'm looking for. Something broke. Helmet. It's like it can't decide which way to go. I need to really regen a bit. Let me get rid of that so I don't get stuck in it. That's the wall. Right there. Oh boy, there's a lot of them in there. Nothing on top of it. Can't put anything down though. A diamond in there. which is... Brr. Not good. Don't want witches. Blade of the Shimmering Gloom. More diamonds. Again. And that was where we were before. I saw this from the other side. So that looks to be it. That looks to be everything. Okay. Alright then. No netherwart. What was the point of giving me brewing stands if I'm never going to get the ability to brew any potions? What's the point? What was the point then? I don't... Giving me an enchanting table I can't use. Really? I mean, I can use, but I'm not going to make any good gear from. And the potion stands... that I just can't use at all. Collect all this. As always, I'm going to get the wool last. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. I'm adding a little bit of style to that tree. This is a really short area when you actually look at it. Okay. Well, as far as I know, then... got the brown wall to collect. And I think I've picked up all the other loot chests from this. I haven't been in this box yet. Maybe there's netherwort in here? Nope. Just the wall. I don't think there's any netherwort in here. We've unlocked the teleporter to intersection 5, so nothing to worry about, really. Okay, I'm going to sleep in the bed. Does that have blast protection 3? Like, the best I could probably hope for a diamond sword is to get, like, sharpness 1, because it's all I can do. I don't think I can get sharpness 2 on a diamond sword with just the enchantment table. I almost want to, like, go back through previous areas and, like, see if I maybe missed some reeds or something, because, like, or maybe I missed Netherwart or something. Because it seems odd to me that there's potion stuff, but I'm now at intersection 5 and I don't have a way of brewing any potions. Like, the stand's there, but I can't brew any potions. Unless they've changed the recipe so it doesn't need it. I'm pretty sure this works the same way, right? Like, if I don't have anything on enchanted to put in here. It's not just going to show me a level 30, is it? If I don't know if you can even do that. Nah. We never got, like, a renewable supply of lapis ore either. I can't imagine one of the villagers has it for sale. If you put that amount of effort into trading with him, you know what I'm saying? Luck potion. What would I do with that? I don't even know how that works. To be completely honest, I don't know how luck potions really work. And what it actually boosts. Power. Punch 1, power 3. It's not bad. Okay, what am I looking at here then? Now, I've got 1 diamond. Drop off these chests. Did I fully empty this? No. There's a lot still in here to go through. Okay. Swords, lots of iron swords. That's like a soft block. I don't really know what kind of blast resistance bone has. I don't think it's very high. Arrow of slowness. Unbreaking 1, blast protection 1. Dark oak fence. Cobblestone wall. Another blaze rod. Witches and that don't drop netherwart, do they? Maybe there's a custom fishing loot table and I'm just not aware of it. I don't know. Like... I don't know, man. I feel like that's the only way I can get books is by fishing. If I wanted to go for that. Maybe you can get netherwart by fishing. Why can't I make a torch out of that? What's wrong with that? What? What? What's wrong with it? That's weird. That's really weird. Well, anyway, not to worry. I got rid of it. Okay. So this is more or less empty now. Just got a little bit more of this to get rid of. Why is my 2x2 crafting grid just like not working now? What about if I relog? Okay, something must have just like bugged out where that just doesn't work anymore until you relog. How strange. Okay, and then I've got those poison arrows as well. And yeah, now that crate's empty, so yeah. Let's place the brown wool. Why are my cows all escaping? What's that about? So, armor, that's basically broken now, so there's very little I can do about it. I need something else. Unbreaking and fire protection is what I had here. We can put those shoes on. Helmets. What have I got in terms of helmets? A little bit of blast protection. Alright, I could increase... Don't I have a blast protection 3? I'll trade off a bit of speed for that. My right ear is very entertained by that. I'm a little confused, to be honest. I'm a little confused. Because, like, this is great and all. But, like, I don't have anything any good. They've given me an enchanting table that I effectively can't use, and potion brewing stands that I can't use either. Like, the stuff's all there and set up and ready to go, but I don't have the stuff I need for it. So, and we're at intersection 5 now. There's like nowhere else to go. I'm on the home straight now. I'm lost a little bit. I mean, if I was not gonna have potions, why give me this? Why even have it here? That's what I'm confused about. I was expecting that we would at least be able to get like speed and strength and stuff eventually, but it doesn't look like it. I'll breed the cows again, I guess, and we'll keep the steak flowing. I'm a little bit confused, to be honest. That's another annoying thing. Oh, the shield. Oh gosh, get me out of here. Possibly. It seems like you'd have to trade with them an awful lot, though. Maybe that's what that gold's for. It did look like they would, but it's so slow, the amount you get from it, that you would have to trade with them a lot. Alright, that's plenty of steak for me. We'll take a look at the villagers here. I'm about to be going to those final challenges, and we just saw those parasite enemies and how difficult they are. Be nice to have something to it. What do we got here? We got a fisherman. This guy would probably be the easiest to level up. Then we've got a coal miner. I can give them gold ingots and stuff for coal here, and then I've got this blacksmith guy. I have tons of emeralds at this point. I don't have that many mob drops. Not really. $44 steaks, 59. You know, for the sake of one steak, I'm wasting that. A little bit of fuel. It's close enough. I'm gonna get that cooking right now. More steak that apparently I'd forgotten about. There, we'll get that cooking. I mean, I know there are zombie villages in the map, so that they spawn rarely. Alright, so if I put this in here, what's the cheapest thing you got? The boots. Or the helmet, I don't... So basically the answer is no. I do have an empty chest actually for chainmail boots. Basically the answer is no. There's nothing without doing like really serious grinding here that I'm going to be able to get. In fact, I actually don't get any emeralds. They're kind of finite. Maybe. I honestly have no clue what you can use that for. I don't think I've missed anything here. I think we would have seen it if I had. The one thing I will say is that those parasite enemies were carrying nether warp blocks. So maybe there's something in that. Possibly. A bit of a push, but possibly there's something in that worth getting. I honestly though, I don't know. I wanted these so we could take a bit of a look at that last area. Intersection 5, that's this one. This was the one we tried to go in before and we just couldn't. It looks like there's a bit of a hole there, so I maybe stop from doing this by bedrock. I'm not 100% sure. Or lava, that too. I'm not sure how far down I have to go. I bet I've gone too far. Let's try about here instead. Maybe I didn't dig far enough. Okay. I didn't dig far enough. That was perfect. I got it right down to the right layer and everything. Oh, just keep that well lit. This has got void in it. I've already seen that. That is a big castle, man. We should be careful of like sand traps and stuff. I can't tell if that's just like an unfortunate spawn or if... No, there is a spawner there. That's a supercharged creeper spawner. What the heck? What is all this? Why is there so many mobs? There's lore in there. I think that said something like Serana the Arch Wizard or something like that. So that might be a trap. Okay, I'm down to 15 arrows. It's not a great haul. I'm very nervous about sand traps here because there's like void around. Oh, nearly looked at him. It's a big floating castle in the sky with void underneath it. This isn't like near max spawn. There's supercharged creepers there. But I don't see anything that like that's super obvious here that would be really good. Like I don't see diamonds in the wall, for example, or anything. I don't think there'd be anything in there. So that's what this area looks like. It's a big, you know, it's a super big final gauntlet castle type thing. We'll come back to that lore book later. What does this say? This is it, the final area. Make sure you're ready. This place can overwhelm you if you're not equipped as strongly as you can possibly be. If you have any areas left to explore, I strongly suggest you do before heading here. This place always had an affinity for fire, for still burning embers. It's little wonder that when Razlan led his forces into Miriel, he did it from this place. As geared up as you could possibly be. You mean with potions I don't have? Blood, bone, and fire. This is the lore. What about the info? The parasites within this area feed off the nearby energy of flesh and fiery acid. They regenerate their health slowly, as well as being immune to fire. Yeah. This place it's a mistake. Never should have existed. The creative engine that shaped this place had some idea of a behemoth creature, but no intelligence to tell it how to go about it. The creature wouldn't have been sustainable even if it hadn't been born deep within the rock, a mess of gaping maws and Goliath fangs. Its corpse now serves as a hiding place for a core. Okay. There's definitely nothing in this intersection either. that I can tell that would be super useful. Sorry about that. Just had to close the door a little bit. Okay. What was in here again? So we went reasonably far, didn't we? Oh, there's that Enderman up there. Should be careful of that. That's not what I wanted, man. Lots of arrows, that's nice. I blocked this off before. I don't think there's anything down there. No, it's supposed to be like a mouth or something. Alright, let's see if we can get in here and just take a look around at what we've got. This place gives me the creeps. Which I'm sure it's supposed to. Like, you know. Nice. Blazes. I mean, there's blazes again. You can't, like, uncraft nether wart blocks, can you, back into nether wart? I don't think. Like, it's one of the few things you can't do. Unless they've made a custom recipe that overrides that. Which they could have done. But I somewhat doubt it. Man, this is like way the heck up here too. Of course, all of these spawners are on the pillars. See a creeper over there. I think that's a spider in the wall. Not unless I'd picked up nether wart blocks. Right. Bloody great axe. Unbreaking 4, sharpness 3. That might be the first weapon I've come across in a while that might actually be worth displacing the sword. You see that guy's been alerted because I shot the zombie with a bow. They have a greater range if you shoot them. Giving me plenty of blaze rods. Efficiency 4. There's a purple item up there. We never found the Paragon item for the last intersection either. That's something I would like very much to find, if at all possible. Okay, blazes. Let's back off. There's still a blaze left alive. No, he's not. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. At least I don't think we did. Anyway. Oh yeah, we looked in that. So what have we got up ahead here? We got a zombie, a singular skeleton. It's natural spawn stuff. There's a creeper up there. And we got
gluttonous parasites again. That zombie seems to be having some difficulty here. That creeper will 100% fall down onto me. I'm sure of it. Oh, okay. I must have brought some netherrack. What's in this box? Diamond, health potion, fire protection armor. That's not going to do me any good if I fall in that lava, by the way. I thought those things were supposed to be immune to fire. Maybe it's only the parasite ones. Boink. Okay. Blaze. Just one blaze. Look at that guy. I see they've still got the relentless pathfinding. That's not changed. You know, we haven't seen a single ghast either. This whole map. Not seen a single ghast. Okay, double parasite is not good. We need to get like some space on him. I could get really overwhelmed with these guys. I gotta kill it quick, otherwise it's regenning, isn't it? Yes. I'm getting a little concerned about the amount of natural spawns that are showing up here. How many arrows have I got left? 10? I'm probably going to run out of arrows. I wonder what that was. I've got to get up there without being shot. Creeper. I got 5 arrows left now, and that's it. Yeah, I've got to get up there without getting shot. I think I can handle one if I'm careful. But you can get ganged up on those things real easy. I'll try and take the skeleton out just with the sword. I didn't get any arrows, which is a real pity. There we go. Got that. We never managed to get to that purple chest, did we? Alright, one at a time, guys. Alright, fair enough. You do you, then. That's how it's gonna be. I wasn't in range, but they don't care about that. Oh man, guys, come on, give me a break here. Oh, not more. I would have had a lot more too if I didn't die stupidly the one time. Dive bombed creeper got me. When I had already completed the area and I was just going through loot chests. Creeper fell. Just blew up instantly. Had no chance to react. Never liked that mechanic much. The scalpel, whatever that is. Probably not going to be nether wart. Sweeping edge 2, sharpness 3. That might be worth having. I need to retreat though and get more arrows. There's the wall right there. Oh, that must be green glass. I was like, where's the lime back there? What is in there? Gluttonous parasite again. Get out of the way. I do see a spawner up there still. There's 3 around the wall box. That top one is a blaze. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hard retreat and get more arrows to be able to deal with this. I'm not gonna. I mean, I probably could, but I'm not gonna try and struggle through it. It doesn't make sense. I actually had the box on me. There we go. I didn't even need to retreat. I just needed to. Just needed to back off for a minute. That guy's not where he can be a threat down there, so that's fine by me. Alright, let's regen. Let's get some real blocks on the bar, not a shulker box. Can I reach that? No. Now I'm in range of the blazes. I thought we might be able to actually get in the wall box without activating them, but it appears not. All I've got left though is blaze spawner. I'm gonna try and take out these blazes as well. Got that one. How many spawned? Got it. Good. I think there's one blaze left. Back here. There he is. And there's the green wool. And there's nothing up there, I don't see. So that's everything then for this dungeon, other than just the natural spawn enemies. I'll come back for the wall. I'm gonna just go around and grab as much of the other stuff as I can for right now. Is that parasite still alive? No, he despawned. I don't want to put stuff in that. I want to put stuff in this. Yeah, I did think. I I did think there was going to be a little bit more variety to it, to be honest. I thought, you know, the first time made sense, you know, in the early part of the map, you know, because you don't have a lot of gear and that kind of thing. I have things to say, but I'm going to finish the map before I do so. Possibly, yeah. We had a mini castle, didn't we, before in the Creation Lake? I thought there was more chests than this. Yeah, there's one here. Tell where the blazes have been. I think that's all the loot chests in here, though. Now, what's with these random lag spikes? Every so often. It's a bit weird. So, yes, I think we got everything. Let's make our way back. And we can drop by the monument again. Maybe that's what it is, yeah. I know this is before the big performance uplift that they did in 1.15, isn't it? Oh, there's a chest there. Did I never see that before? Oh no, I did. I remember that bow. Okay. Now I'm getting some decent equipment. Might be some potential benefits here. To actually making an anvil. Right. So, the Moor place is done. This is the next one, isn't it? The red, yeah, the Path of Cinders. That's the next one. We started that a little bit, but didn't get all the way through it. Let's go back and let's kind of sort through our gear a little bit. I'm going to sleep just to avoid the phantoms from spawning again. What a deal. Let us put some string away. I'm going to sort through. I think everything is in. It's in this. Everything we've got, so. Mob drops. Stack this stuff. Stack that. That, I guess. Last resort. The thing is, and this isn't a map thing. This is like just the way Minecraft works. I never use instant health potions because they don't stack. It's more effort now to mess around with a potion than it is to just eat and retreat. Um, so the thing is, like, speed in that you can buff up and get like 8 minutes of is great, or fire resistance, or whatever it is you're trying to do. I really like that, and that's where I find brewing to be the most useful. But having like a splash potion of healing that's going to heal me 2 hearts, it's just not that effective. Um, yeah, it's alright if it's 1v1, but there's not a lot of reason here for me to actually use these potions without them like being stackable. If they were stackable, and I'm not having to read through my inventory, then yes, absolutely, I could throw 2 or 3 down at once, and go that way with it. I probably could make some golden apples if I went looking for gold, but you know, out of that one dungeon. But I honestly don't really feel the need to. Might be for the final area, perhaps. What's left in here? Let's pick all this stuff up. Granite, sand, that's soft blocks. Bones. Lots of iron again. Efficiency 4. See, this has got flame and punch on it. There'd be no point me combining that together with the... Hi, Jamiro, how are you doing? Where's the rest of my blaze rods? Oh boy. I hope you get some good rest. Okay. Know that feeling. Why am I... Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh. But, you know, we're 2 dungeons away from the end, and I'm still getting level 1 enchantments. I don't want to really seem mean-spirited. That's, you know, I'm really concerned about coming across as very mean. Which I don't want to be. Because it is good. Okay, let me look at what I've got with this. Sharpness 1. Fire aspect 3. So this, we lose the smite, but we gain 2 levels of sharpness. We lose the fire aspect, not that I'm too upset about that. Unbreaking doesn't really matter. The thing is, I only have the 1 diamond sword. New YouTube content, huh? Man, I've been doing YouTube on and off for like 15 years now. Makes me feel old. So I'm not exactly sure if that's like a straight upgrade to this. It's not as clear cut. What have I got here? Because we got like a power bow. I know, man. I've been streaming every day for more than 10 years. I'm still here. See, combining this isn't going to do a lot for me. Not really. I'd lose the power 3. I don't have another power 3, I don't think. I have power 2s. Oh, I do have a power 3. and a punch 1. So if I combine those together, and then I combined it with that, I could possibly get a really good bow out of it, maybe, for the last 2 areas. Let's make an anvil. How much is it going to cost for me to combine that? 15, doing it that way. What about that was 23 that way? So definitely would want to do that. That would give me Unbreaking 3, Power 4, Flame Punch 2. I could lower the cost by just getting rid of the name to 14. That's going to cost me 14 levels to do that. Good lord. Okay. Now, if I want to put it with this, it's going to cost me 6. And that's going to give me... Well, it cost me... Oh, it lost its custom name. And if I did it that way, it would cost me 25. Well, I know what I'm going to do then. Unbreaking 3, Power 5, Flame, Punch 2. The only enchantment, I think, for that you could add to it is Infinity. I think that's it. That's the only thing you could add to it. Okay. So that's that. I don't have many iron picks, do I? Do I even have another iron pick? Efficiency 2s. Efficiency 3, efficiency 4. Sharpness 1. Smite 2, Fire Aspect 1. I'm trying to see if there's like anything I could combine here that would add anything, and it doesn't look like there is. The thing with this, I think it does more damage than this does against undead, for sure. This does more damage like creepers and spiders and other things, and obviously it has much greater durability. This is also beginning to run out of durability, so I think I am going to switch to that now, especially because we've got a good bow as well. But I'll keep this in here as like a backup along with that. We don't need this in there anymore. We've got enough swords. I don't need that anymore either. Let's have enough swords. This probably needs to be repaired. Can I combine these together? I can, but it loses its thing. What about if I put this here? So I can repair it, but it keeps its attribute. If I do that. 10% attack speed, and it repairs it. Good. So we've done that. So I've got a new sword, bow. This is fine. I'll tell you what I will do, though. There's no reason for me not to carry that around. It's better than this. Unbreaking, sharpness, and knockback. So I might as well carry that around. So it's just a better version of what I have. I don't need that anymore. So we'll put that away. I'm going to get some more building blocks out. Armor. Let's look at what we can do with armor, because I've not got a lot of good armor right now. I've got iron stuff. This is okay. Blast protection 3. Could I put anything to it? Some unbreaking, maybe. if you combine these together, 2 armor toughness, 6 armor, you lose the knockback resistance. And then if it was the other way... So, huh. Okay. I have 7 diamonds on me. I'm breaking 1, black blast protection 1. I'm breaking 1, depth strider 3, protection 1. I don't know if I'm going to need Depth Strider in any of the dungeons that we're going to. Was there water in that other one? I don't remember. Then I'm breaking 1 and blast protection 1. I've got blast protection 3 here, so I'm probably going to change that out just for some regular protection, and then it's fully repaired. This... Speed, attack speed, and armor. Unbreaking. Unbreaking. Projectile. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. The only thing I could possibly do is make like some diamond boots and try and enchant them. Protection 1 or feather falling 1. It's a little bit better than what I have. Not by much, but it's a little bit better. I have 3... See, I don't think I can't make a pick that's going to be any faster, even if I made a diamond one. I'm not going to be able to get an efficiency 4. That's not going to happen. So there's no point me even messing with it. I actually enchanted something. How about that? You got a little bit more protection. I got the equivalent now of full iron. Alright, so we need to put that on the monument. And I think we're good otherwise. Now. Yeah. I'll collect the stakey stakes too. And then we got the red wool to go and explore. Do things with. Green wool. And we'll drop that off. You know what? I'll leave the stakes there. I'll leave them until we've done the red wool and we come back to collect supplies ready for the final wool. Okay, let's take a peek then at red. Did we read this first time? Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, we read that. So I actually got reasonably far into this. Whatever, I guess. Before. There is a few extra diamonds there. I could possibly make something else out of diamonds that's not boots. Maybe a helmet might be good eventually for the final area. Alright, those guys again. Let's get rid of this guy. He's got better armor than me. Oh my gosh. How many hits? Oh my gosh. That was insane. Another shield for extra max health, I guess, if I want that. Another crate. There's a spawner cage there. Blazes. Blazes in there. That's trapped. That'll be those guys, I'm guessing. Get rid of that. Get rid of the blaze. Ah, fire protection diamond pants. I don't know if that's better than what I have, to be honest. I'm just gonna leave it. There's a hole there. That's blazes up in there. Okay. Well, we can do that. Get out of here, you. Normally wouldn't recommend pillaring like this, but there's nothing else around here. It's not like we're gonna get shot or anything. Is there any nether wart in this little cave? No, but there is a golden or orange loot chest of some kind. Hopefully something good. Only leather this time. Blazes again. There was more than one. And then we got one of these guys. I kind of need you guys to die. What is it? Cinder Star. Smite 1, Sharpness 4. Sweeping Edge 1, Fire Aspect 3. That's much better than what I have. So I'm definitely taking that. I'll bring the other one back later. I just don't want to fill up my inventory right now with stuff. Spider on the other side of that. Two shot, regular vanilla enemies. Oh, it looks like it becomes something else there. 3-shot those ones. Supercharged Creeper is way more threatening than that guy is. There's a little tunnel over here too, that's where that spider was. Does he have a diamond sword? No, it's an iron one. Okay, we're gonna have to retreat now. Too many enemies. We got some spawners out, that's the main thing. I don't want to get overwhelmed because it would only take a few hits and I would be really low off of these guys. They do like 1.5 damage a time, so... What's in there? Smite, Unbreaking Axe. Just another little piece of loot there. What we got down here? So I'm gonna need ladders for this. In fact, what I'll do... I'm gonna dig a staircase. Much safer. I've got somewhere to retreat to then as well. What am I looking at here? So there's the obvious spawner there. I just wanted to see if there was anything else. So 3 arrows. That was a little too close for comfort. Let's get rid of that. I see a guy spawned over there. Yeah, that was a little bit too close for my liking. Let's get rid of that. I see a loot chest on the other side there. Probably a spawner here too. Yep. Sure is. Supercharged creeper. And those guys again. Supercharged creeper dead. You. That's more threatening than that. Diamonds. More steak. Slowness arrows. So what's this all about? What was that that just spawned in? Spiders. There's the wool in the back there. Okay. So... is that just called the spider? I don't think it's got a fancy name to it. I think that's actually what it's called. There's something back here. Oh, there's 3. Yeah, no thank you. Let's get rid of them again. The thought of more than one of those guys spawning at once is terrifying. These things have so much health. I think they're immune. Diamond pick, efficiency 3. Probably worth grabbing. Because I think it'll be faster than an efficiency 4 one. Oh, you might be right. Let's back off a minute. Let's get rid of this guy. We're gonna get blazes as soon as I get near this. Ha! You missed. Bad luck, friend. More blazes. How am I doing on arrows? 57. So I'm alright. I shouldn't stand so close to that. I don't want spinning up more blazes while I'm trying to get rid of these ones. So how am I going to approach this? I need a bridge. There's no other way. And hopefully quick. Now I need to get to that. So I'm going to let them spawn in. Got that one. And I got that one. Building blocks. How am I doing on building blocks? I have 11 granite. That's not going to be enough. Let's grab some of this. 11 granite ain't gonna do it. Gotta go a bit faster, my friend. There we go. Now we've got a creeper. Now we've got a spawner there. Spawner on the other side. I'm gonna have to decide how I want to kind of go about dealing with this. I was thinking about digging a path along the side, but seeing as we've already started this bridge, I think we'll widen it a bit. And we'll just keep pushing forward. I've got to be careful if any of these are skeletons, which they probably are. Okay, it's those guys again. I'm gonna think about this, because they're just gonna be spinning up more while I'm trying to kill these guys. And I'm not gonna be able to get down there very well. I don't just want to make a mad dash. Okay, so now it's not safe, but what are you then? Another one of those? Okay. Zombies. There's a blaze there. That goes down too. Kind of wonder what's at the bottom of it. I'm not going to be able to see from here though. Okay, got rid of that. Oh, it's just a big pit of lava, I guess. Enderman up there. Spider. I'm just going to get rid of it. Okay, lots of spawners at the end of that bridge. So I'm going to retreat, pull them back. You can see there's a small army of enemies making their way towards me. Don't want that. Oh, come on, guy. Alright, there is still a skeleton up there, a vanilla one, and a couple of spiders. We just got rid of one. That's something. We made some headway. I should have brought my big, my bonking sign. That's not really going to be useful here. I was hoping to, like, bonk him off into the lava, but I think that's really going to work too well. Nope. Couldn't do it this time. Too many skeletons. I don't want to get knocked to a point where I can't make my way back. That's what I've got to be careful of. There we go. Got to be mindful of that Enderman as well. Let's get out of range. We don't need to even be attempted to melee creeper like that. Not a good idea. Because if they blow this bridge up, things are going to get bad. There's a lot of enemies up here. There's got to be more spawners. But a lot of it is natural spawns as well. And I think if I keep backing off, we just get more spawning. There's a creeper there. Okay, I'm not too worried about the Enderman right now. The only danger he presents is if I look at him. Or I accidentally hit him, there's that. Let's get rid of that. Okay, those guys again. With the big durability. There's blazes as well. Alright, hard retreat now. Yeah, things are spawning in as soon as I'm out of range, basically. Oh, I got rid of him. Nice. Let's get rid of that blaze that's up there. I knocked him into the lava there, so that's ideal. Get rid of that, and rid of that. And that looks to be it. There's that Enderman, but I'm not too concerned about him right now. Okay. I don't know if there's a spawner in here. Nah. Red wool. No, don't throw that out. Oh, I thought you destroyed it if you put that on there. That might actually be useful in the castle. If I need to yeet things out of the castle, possibly, so I don't want to lose it. Next question then. Ah, there is an item down there, and there's spawners and stuff too. Okay, that guy should just die now. That guy is dead already. Just put that down just so we don't lose it. Yeah, I thought as much. So what we need to do, I need to get down there real quick. Start getting rid of some of these spawners. There's blazes, and then there's that guy. Rid of that, rid of the blaze. I think that's everything. Gem fire slippers. Projectile 1, blast 1, fire 1. Okay. I'll sort it all out when I get back. I'm not going to go for that stuff. I was thinking about trying to collect the arrows, but it's not worth it in my opinion. Nothing left there for us to collect. So, what do we got here? We've got... I can one-shot the vanilla enemies. Let's pick that up. Saying too much. There was a chest here. Decent pick. Yeah, we'll probably upgrade to that. Pick that up. Nothing back here. That was where those 3 spawners were. I don't think there's anything on top of this. Nope. Chest here. Doing it again. Stop it, Brett. Okay. Good. Oh, dang it. I'm thinking about it now. So, up here. Chest there. Forget it then. Judge. Forget it. This is not worth it then. Let's go in here. Collect this. Cinder Star. Well, I already collected that, but collect the rest of it, I guess. Okay. So... pants. And then we've got a chest here. I'm getting kind of full again, so... just gonna put some stuff away. Pick that up. And I think that's all the loot for this. I got that one, right? Yeah. That's it. That's all the loot. And we got the red wool. And I'm going to go... I know the creeper's here. There's a sword in there as well. I'm all full again. Alright, that's everything. So all we have left now is the final castle. That's it. That's all we have left. Let's sort through everything then and see about gear. Let's put on some music as well while we do all that. Far. Let's put on far. So we've got something to listen to. Let's start with mob drops. Start getting those away. Stack those. Law book can go away. Diamonds. More of that. This has got extra health. Out of interest, so I can make it keep the attack speed and I can give it the unbreaking, but it would lose the max health. If I try and do it the other way, it can't be repaired at all. That's interesting. Zombie flesh. Pressure plate. Random building blocks. Soft blocks. Chests. That's empty. That's just got the wool in it. TNT. That's empty as well. So I'm gonna get the wool out of that one. I'm gonna get the rest of the gear out of here. Right. Now, let's look at what we've got. We have a Sweeping Edge 2 sword. And we have a Sweeping Edge 2 and Sharpness 3. None of those swords are going to help me improve this sword significantly, so I'm going to keep these as just like backup swords. That is a straight upgrade on that, so I'm going to use that. Smite, Unbreaking 2, Knockback 1, Sharpness 3. That's actually better than this is, even though that's got Smite on it. So I'm going to leave that for now. Sharpness 3, Knockback 1. We don't really need that. So I have Protection 1 boots. But that's like... That's better because there's more variety to it. In terms of its protection. Then I've got Fire Protection 1 legs, but I'd be giving up my 5% speed and attack speed. If I did that, I'd be giving that up. So I don't really want to do that. I got Blast Protection 3, and then I've got Protection 1 and Unbreaking 1 on the helmet. I am thinking I'm going to do a new helmet, because, you know, why the heck not, really? If I get Protection 1, it's going to be better, right? Protection 1 doesn't have the Unbreaking, but Diamond Armor lasts a lot longer anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So that's an improvement. We can put that away. Four or 6, but I gained speed and attack speed with that. That I'm happy with, so... that pick, let me put this down. That pick's a good backup pick. We don't need these now. So put those away. Building blocks. I'm gonna keep some variety of building materials in here. So we've got a nice selection of stuff there now. With the shield, I prefer the attack speed over the max health, to be honest. So, yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I'm going to stock up on coal, so we don't have to worry about that. That shield, I'll put in here as like a backup one. Sign. I mean, they're better than that, let's be honest. So we'll rotate that out. I'm going to grab those extra steaks. And then we've just got the wool here. Everything else is good. The only thing I'm running a bit low on is arrows. But I'll probably take the poison ones just to kind of keep us on top of that. Okay, red wool. Well, I guess, unfortunately though, we are out of time for now. We will have to finish this another time. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this. What do you think, Fit? Should I push on and try and get the last wool done, or shall we save it for next time? Hmm. I've got plenty of steak. We can use for a backup. Yeah, it's getting kind of late anyway. Just one more wall to go. I do have a lot of things I want to talk about with regards to this map, but we'll do so when we've finished it. And I'll probably hop into spectator mode or creative mode or whatever, and we can look around, see if we did actually miss anything. But yes, I guess tomorrow then we'll wrap this up, get the last wall hopefully, and then we can kind of talk about it. That's the other thing too, like it's not just getting the last wall. I will want to talk about the map, and I could easily spend some time doing that. There's probably another hour at least, possibly more. So yeah, good stopping point for now. It's been fun. It's been a nice change of pace. Like I said, the start of the stream, I have worked out what it is I need to do with the PlayStation 5 now. I've got that all figured out. What I've got to do is I've got to plug the HDMI output from the PS5 into just before the audio extractor. That will let us do 4K 60 from the PS5 natively and won't break anything else. I won't have to go messing with like PC capture or anything. So we'll still be able to alternate with PC stuff easily. It is a bit of a janky way of going on, but it's the best option I've honestly got right now. I don't have anything else, so... But at least we'll be able to do it, and I'll be able to do it in native 4K, and I won't have to be messing around with trying to thread it through the RetroTink and stuff like that to make it work. We'll be able to do native 4K out of it. So I'm going to be looking into trying to get that set up soon for Clair Obscur. But yeah, enjoying that, and we will wrap it up next time. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Have a good rest of your day, alright? Bye now.